Oh man, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Oh yeah. Man, this has been a long time coming. Yeah, that looks nice. Man, this thing is so cool. Like, canvas is super thick. It's nice. The mattress is comfy. It's not even fully expanded yet. They say it takes like 24 hours once you peel it out of the packaging to fully expand, but this thing's awesome. So let's talk about why I wanted it. The first reason, it's obvious. The thing is just super neat. It's super cool. I've never had a swag before, and I wanted to try something different than like your traditional rooftop tent or traditional ground tents or your hiking ground tents or anything that we have over here. I wanted to try something that's completely foreign to me, and this thing is pretty cool. The other reason I wanted this over like a traditional ground tent or rooftop tent, some of you will know I had a rooftop tent and I hated it. I hated climbing on the roof to open it up and do all that kind of junk, and I didn't like it. It wasn't worth it for me. And also the fact that it was always on top of the Jeep means whenever I go just exploring for a day or something, or just go out and go have fun or go hit a trail or something, I have to worry about the tent being on top of the Jeep. Now a ground tent, those are a really good option for me, and it's what me and my wife have always used as a ground tent, until we got the rooftop tent for a short period of time. And we have no problems with the ground tent. However, we were looking for something that was a little bit more comfortable and durable. So we kind of got tired of blowing up mattresses every night to throw in our little tent. Didn't have a problem with the size. We were also worried that the tent wasn't going to hold up over a long period of time because it is a hiking tent. And so it's made of that nylon material or whatever. And it was starting to show a lot of wear. Also, that thing was pretty hot during the summer, even with the fly off, just the way how high the walls came and everything. We just wanted to try something different is what it comes down to. And this meets all of our requirements, I think, so far. So one, it has the built-in mattress, so we don't have to blow up mattresses anymore. That sucks when you're at 9,000 feet, by the way. You can put all your bedding in here and hope for the pillows and just roll this whole thing up, stuff it in its bag, and chuck it on the roof and tie it down and away you go. And that brings me to my most key point. Is I was looking for a way to get more gear out of the inside of the Jeep and just clean and organize everything up. When you have sleeping bags and pillows and blow-up mattresses and all the other junk that goes in there, it just gets too much. And so I'm hoping that with this, we can put our sleeping bags or blankets, whatever we decide to do, and the pillows, roll the whole thing up, stuff it in its bag, and it can just ride on the roof. And then when we're not camping and we just want to go out for a day trip somewhere and go explore, it can go be stored inside the apartment or wherever, garage, doesn't matter where it is, and not even have to touch the Jeep. It can just be its own separate thing. And that's what I want, be its own separate thing. Or we can make camp, and this can stay at the camp and the Jeep can go out and have fun. So I think this is gonna meet all of our criteria, but I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out in an upcoming trip how we like it. We're planning to use it very soon, very, very soon. So let's see how much gear I have in the Jeep for sleeping, and then let's see if we can put it all inside of here and see if it'll fit in its bag and see what the inside of the Jeep would look like after that. All right, so here we have it. This is kind of our typical setup when we go camping. This is kind of how we pack. We're missing a box right here that's for the kitchen utensils. It's actually up in the house right now. We're just kind of going through it, but we're missing a box here. Then we're also missing pillows and clothes. We like to camp pretty comfy, so we do take 2 full-size pillows with us. But what I'm thinking is if we take all this stuff out, like the 2 sleeping bags, the 2 blow-up mattresses, or camping mattresses, whatever, the tent itself. If we take all that stuff out, this thing actually starts to become pretty roomy. It starts to feel a whole lot better. And I'm not looking to put more stuff in here. I just want to organize it all and have it all in one spot. And I want to just kind of open something and the sleeping system be set up. I don't really want to blow up mattresses anymore or roll up sleeping bags or like get everything crammed in here. I just kind of want to pop it open and go to sleep. So yeah, maybe we'll see if all that stuff actually fits in the swag. Obviously, minus the mattresses. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if it all fits in the swag, and if the swag can go inside the bag, and if the bag can go on the roof. I think that's what we should do next. Let's do that. All right, so I went and got some pillows from the inside, and we're gonna load this thing up. So these are 2 full-size house pillows that we like to use. This is our thickest sleeping bags that we have. We typically carry these with us anyway, unless it's really hot. And the reason I want to do this is I want the worst case scenario. I want to know how hard is it going to be to roll up. Will it actually fit in its bag that I can put on the roof like this? Because if it can, then it doesn't matter. Any sleeping gear that we're going to use is going to fit in here at that point. So it'll be just fine with blankets or whatever. If it can fit all this gear, it should be able to fit just blankets. That was my one gripe with the rooftop tent, is that at least the one I had, your more cheaper clam shell style tents, I guess you call them, the rooftop tents. For it to work for me, we actually had to put the pillows inside the Jeep. We had to get like very minimal blankets in there, otherwise it wouldn't shut all the way, and I didn't feel like forcing it shut. I felt like you were gonna bend something. And then I looked at what people were doing, and they were spending all this money on like really expensive pillows and really expensive like sleeping gear to get it really thin and minimal. And I just thought, it's not worth it. Like it isn't. I want something I can just throw whatever I want to sleep on in there and call it good. So, okay, with that, let's roll it up and put in its bag. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna fumble through this because this is the first time I've ever put this thing away and the first time I've ever set it up. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I don't think there's any folding like this way. I think we just kind of grab it and start like rolling maybe. Oh, you know what? The other side has to go first for these to clip on. So we do need to start from that side. Well, that makes my decision for me. Oh. $10 says I don't get this right the first time. I don't think so. I don't think that's fitting like that. No. Maybe we'll use our poles as like a rolling guide. Ah, yeah. That's better. It's like rolling a giant sleeping bag. Do you guys ever have those like huge Coleman sleeping bags you had to roll as a kid? And you just always had a hard time getting them tight enough to get the little bands around? It's kind of what this feels like a little bit. Definitely not small, that's for sure. And to be fair, it would be a lot smaller if I didn't have such thick stuff in there. Maybe. Oh, we might just do it. I'll be really impressed if that works, like, because I feel like these things could definitely be one of those things where you take it out of the bag first time and it never goes back in. Tell me, we all have had that experience. I know. The trick is how hard is the zipper gonna get? So far, so good. Oh, there we go. Not bad for my first time, honestly. I'm kind of shocked it happened. Let's see how hard it is getting on the roof. Okay, one thing about this thing is these are comically big. If you're used to backpacking tents, like we are. But it's not too hard. It's not too bad. Throw some straps up there, call it good. When you get to camp, take it down. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys, there you have it. There's the Crashpad double swag and why we wanted it and why we're switching to it and gonna try it out. I think it's gonna be really awesome. I think it's gonna suit us well. And I think it's the perfect mixture for us. It's right in between a rooftop tent and a ground tent. I think we're really gonna like it, honestly. So with that, I'm gonna clean up all the gear I pulled out and the trash around here from this thing, and then go get our pillows out. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.